And I'm excited to be standing here, ushering them into the next chapter of their love story. So my address to you today is very similar to the one that I prepared for their actual wedding on July 24th, 2020. That was actually the title of my sermon that day. Let it serve as a reminder to you, Kevin and Danelle, of what marriage looks like under biblical standards. The joining of husband and wife through marriage is a beautiful thing. As we read through Scripture, we find greater understanding of our mutual submission to each other as husband and wife, the definition of love, and the importance of having Christ as the center of your marriage. The Bible makes reference in Ephesians about the responsibilities for both the man and woman in the relationship as husband and wife. It reads, "Wives, understand and support your husband in ways that show your support for Christ." The husband provides leadership to his wife, the way Christ does to his church, not by domineering, but by cherishing. So just as the church submits to Christ as he exercised such leadership, wives should likewise submit to their husbands. That was found in Ephesians chapter 5. If you stop reading right there, it sounds pretty one-sided. Danelle, as a wife, your job is to support Kevin in everything. He has been appointed by God to be the head of your household, and you are to stand by his side in all that he does. You are his cheerleader, best friend, sugar mama, supporter, and helper, helping Kevin become all that Christ has called him to be. But let's continue in verses 25 and 28. Husbands, go all out in your love for your wives, exactly as Christ did for the church. A love marked by giving and not getting. Christ's love makes the church whole. His words evoke her beauty. Everything he does and says is designed to bring out the best in her, dressing her in dazzling white silk, radiant with holiness. And that is how us husbands ought to love their wives. They're doing themselves a favor since they're already one in marriage. So as you read this passage, Kevin, you're going to give Danelle everything you have. Go all out for her, and above all else, always make her feel loved. Look at Danelle right now, standing here before you, without spot or blemish. Always have this picture of her as you grow together. As the husband, you are her protector and the defender of your family. You have a great calling as being her provider, her priest, and her promoter. In all that you do, Kevin, evoke Danelle's beauty, bringing out her best and encouraging her to chase her dreams. Again, reading the second passage as separate, it sounds one-sided. Kevin has to do all the work in the relationship. But when you take both sets of scriptures and join them together, just as the two of you are being joined as one today, you have this beautiful picture of mutual submission to each other. Support one another, cherish each other, and above all else, love your partner just as Christ loves the church. Speaking about love, the Bible is very clear with its definition of what love is. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it goes into great detail about what true love looks like. Here's how it sounds in the Message version. Love never gives up. Love cares more for others than for itself. Love doesn't want what it doesn't have. Love doesn't strut. It doesn't have a swelled head. Doesn't force itself on others. Is not always me first. Love doesn't fly off the handle. Doesn't keep score of sins of others. Doesn't revel when others grovel. Takes pleasure in the flowering of truth. Puts up with anything. Trusts God always. Always looks for the best. Never looks back, but keeps going to the end. Kevin and Danelle, the many years you have spent as boyfriend and girlfriend, and the past year as husband and wife, have brought you to today. You have been through heartache, happiness, sorrow, and joy throughout the course of your relationship so far. The Bible's definition of love has been seen by both of you many times throughout your relationship, and has always been there to keep you planted in one another. Whatever life throws at the two of you, read 1 Corinthians 13 and make sure that your definition of love does not change. Lastly, a successful marriage is comprised of three parts that make an indestructible foundation. You have trust, friendship, and Christ, but not necessarily in that order. Trust is of the utmost importance. Trust provides reassurance, helps to heal hurt, provides a path for love, overcomes obstacles, and allows for you to give your partner room without fear of separation. One thing we have all observed throughout the course of your relationship together is the two of you are best friends. As part of my preparation for today, I looked up some synonyms for the word friendship. You guys know what I found? The words Kevin and Danelle. I'm only joking, but your relationship was built on friendship nonetheless. Your title of Team Danny Kevs exemplifies this sentiment and affirms your commitment of being a team. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verses 9 through 12 ties everything together. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, two people lying close together can keep each other warm. But how can one be warm alone? A person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. Three are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. The two of you together can accomplish all that you set out to do. Your trust in each other and God, Your trust in each other and God provide a foundation that cannot be broken. As Ecclesiastes states, three are even better than two. Think of your relationship with each other and God as a triangle. Keep God at the center of your relationship. As the two of you pursuing a deeper relationship with Christ move closer to Him, both of you will draw closer together with each other. With Christ as the center of the relationship, your marriage will be unbreakable. If there is anything I hope you take from today, I hope it's this. Encourage each other in all that you do. Love each other always, and never stop chasing your relationship with Christ. Kevin and Danelle, I could not be any prouder of the couple you have become. You are about to continue on your journey together as husband and wife. Before we continue and get to the part we've all been waiting for, I want to take a moment to discuss the importance of the promises you are about to make to one another. The most solemn of promises the Bible discusses is that